Good evening. My name is Laura Rogers, and I'd like to welcome you to the 20th Annual Best and Brightest Awards ceremony in the beautiful Ruby Diamond Concert Hall. Tonight's ceremony will honor the amazing contributions from Leon County's exemplary high school seniors, both inside and outside the classrooms. The honorable mentions, runners-up, and winners announced this evening are students who have set an example of academic success and community service, who constantly are raising the bar for all Leon County students. Our 8th graders have written inspiring essays on using their democratic voice through volunteerism. You will hear us describe what enthusiastic and thoughtful students they are. They want to leave a legacy to inspire individuals to be more selfless, to take action, and not wait around for change, but to be that change. All of these best and brightest finalists are dedicated, excellent, and humble. First of all, I'd like to thank our title sponsor, Envision Credit Union. Envision has supported the Best and Brightest Awards since its creation in 2006 and helped to award more than $1 million to 3,500 12th and 8th grader students in Leon County schools. There are many businesses on the screens above that can help make the Best and Brightest a success. And please welcome me in thanking the Tallahassee Democrat, Sachs Media, Comcast, Hub International, Sperry Construction, Ron Sachs and Gay Webster Sachs, Leon County Schools, the City of Tallahassee, Leon County Government, the Florida League of Cities, the Florida Association of District School Superintendents, the Beatitude Foundation, the family of Amy Nicole Sachs, Capital Health Plan, and CHP Champions. Their support, yes, thank you to all of these businesses. Their support allows us to award school-based finalists with a $100 scholarship. Overall category honorable mentions will be awarded tonight $500. Runners-ups will receive $750, and winners will be presented tonight with $1,500 cash scholarships. In addition to the scholarships provided to each of the students, World Class Schools, which is a program of the Greater Tallahassee Chamber of Commerce, will receive $100 to the department of the Grand Prize Winner School in each of the 15 categories. We're also delighted to award our 8th grade essay contest for the 15th year, an additional element of the Best and Brightest Awards. The 8th graders entered an essay submission about the importance of community service. The winner is awarded $500, runner-up will receive $250, and honorable mentions will receive $100. These students will now begin their high school careers with goals of excellence in academics and service in mind, and hopefully partake in the Best and Brightest Awards again during their senior year. We'd also like to thank Leon County Public and Private High Schools for their work in nominating the school-based winners and their dedication in encouraging students to excel both in academics and in service. Let's give a round of applause to our Leon County School Board members if they are here tonight, especially to our principals, guidance counselors, teachers, and the schools involved. So if you're here, thank you very much. Let's not forget the importance of the Best and Brightest Committee, many who are backstage or in front volunteering, and our judges who made the program possible. At this time, if those are in the audience tonight who helped with the program, please stand and be recognized. And thank you so much. I appreciate your assistance with this. This is a special time for all our students, but we have a few visiting Best and Brightest finalists from years past in the audience. And if you are here, please raise your hand or stand. Any former Best and Brightest? We got one or two. I know we have some working outside. Congratulations. We had a nice article in the Tallahassee Democrat today of some of our 2006 winners, and we love having you back here in Ruby Diamond Concert Hall, and the staff always takes great care of us tonight with the videographers from WFSU who are broadcasting the ceremony tonight. And as always, I appreciate you, Ben Gunter, who will be our pianist tonight and to make our ceremony so exciting and joyful. Thank you, Ben. And now I'd like to bring to the stage the founder of the Best and Brightest and co-chair of Sachs Media, our Master of Ceremonies, Ron Sachs.
May I give you a hug?
Yes.
Thank you. Good evening. Boy, this is my favorite night of the year, bar none. With the talented students we're honoring here tonight, we're going to bring them in and expect to hear rousing applause from you all. And we're going to begin with our 8th grade essay contest finalists as they enter from the back of the auditorium. Let's welcome them to their seats. And the main event, 8th graders are the warm-up, but the main event is the 2025 class of the Best and Brightest seniors. Let's welcome them with a long standing go, because we're going to need to stand a long time to get them up. How are they? There they are. Surprise! exciting.
Good afternoon. How's it going?
Good to see you, man.
Great to see you.
Hi. How we doing? Good to see you, man. Good to see you all. How you doing, guys? Good luck.
Why are you good?
Congratulations. Big night. Wow. Hey, doesn't the whole place look better now? Woo. So, we're getting ready for the big show, but before we start, we want all the seniors to look up at the balcony. You can't see the handsome bearded man up there who's our formal photographer, but he's going to take a few beautiful shots of you all. So make sure you can see the balcony, even if you're in the back row. Say when, Dave. So the folks who aren't the 8th grade students or the 12th grade students we're honoring tonight know this. This community helped develop them. And all of you, parents, siblings, teachers, guidance counselors, mentors, friends, neighbors, had something to do with who they've become. And haven't they become amazing people? So thank you all who are here related to them in any way for what you've done. Give yourself a round of applause. The students were asked to describe their experience in high school, and the words they used most commonly were dedicated, ambitious, resilient. There's a word puzzle for you. Resilient, perseverance, all of those. Before we begin, we have some brief guest speakers who have been part of this program since the inception, but I want to put a few house rules into place. You know, you go to a lot of awards and events where they ask you to please hold your applause until we're finished. This is not that, okay? If someone you love is named to win the 8th grade essay contest or one of the top 3 awards in the 15 categories, you hoot and holler all you want, okay? Deal? Okay. So, I am Ron Sachs, and I moved here in 1990 to raise my family in the best community in the state. And it occurred to me that we didn't have a program like this that honored high school seniors for their body of work. So I might have come up with the idea, but bringing it to life has been the labor for the last 2 decades of all the people you saw Laura mention and recognize. And these students weren't even born when we began the program. So surely that's so for the 8th graders. And when you read of their achievements or hear of them tonight or read of them in the program after tonight or in the newspaper tomorrow, you will be heartened that even in a very contentious time that we live in, maybe locally, statewide, nationally, and globally, they are our hope for the future. So God bless them all. And a 20th anniversary is an emerald anniversary, so you see the green sashes on their Olympic-style medallions. So we're honoring our emerald anniversary, and we're honoring all of these students for their commitment to academics and particularly for service to others. So every year, we're kind of blown away by the achievements of these students and their predecessors and these 8th graders. And everybody here is already a winner. So before we go into the awards, let's just give one more round of applause to all the 8th grade winners from their schools and all the seniors from their schools. So you heard Laura mention that Envision Credit Union, since year one, has been our title sponsor. Most of the money every year comes from their charitable giving. Please help welcome Dr. Cassandra Grayson, the Board of Directors Chair for Envision Credit Union.
Good evening. I am grateful and honored to experience this exciting award ceremony. As chairman of the board of Envision Credit Union, my heart is filled with joy that we can continue to be the premier sponsor of the Best and Brightest since its inception 20 years ago. That's awesome. As an education-based credit union, member-owned, we are delighted to encourage and support the education of our youth. Envision has contributed over $1 million towards scholarships. And our employees enjoy volunteering with the Best and Brightest program. Envision is pleased to expand our footprint in Florida with a new partnership with Addition Financial Credit Union. Both credit unions, and Addition, by the way, is in Central Florida. So we have a long way to go and expand the program. Both credit unions honor our education foundation, and together we will increase the support of important programs like Best and Brightest. We will continue to recognize the exceptional accomplishments of our students and support the communities we serve for the next decade. I personally commend you students for your success. I also commend the parents, the guardians, and teachers who have helped along the way. These students have been impacted by some special teachers. Their teachers have inspired them with their love of the subject matter, caring for each of the students' success, encouragement, support, and community service. We love our teachers, right? And again for the teachers. Envision Credit Union is proud to recognize you for your achievement, talent, hard work, and setting an example for other Leon County students to follow. People will forget what you said, and oftentimes they will forget what you did. But people would never forget How You Make Them Feel by Maya Angelou. We wish you much success in the future as your journey unfolds. Stay focused. Thank you.
Thank you, Cassandra and Envision. We're fortunate to live in a community that is covered by the Tallahassee Democrat, and their commitment to this program as a founding sponsor has been for 20 years. All the space is fairly well donated by the Democrat. Let's welcome our wonderful editor, William Hatfield.
Thank you, Ron. Good evening, everyone. At the Tallahassee Democrat, we are honored to be part of this special celebration of the best and brightest tonight at this awards ceremony as we honor these amazing students. For 20 years now, we've gotten the opportunity to break one of the most inspiring stories of the year, when we showcase the students' accomplishments and give a glimpse of the impact they have made already in such a short time in their lives. We're in the midst of 3 days of coverage of the Best and Brightest. Today, our reporter, Alasia Brown, who's covering this event tonight, had a story about that first Best and Brightest class 20 years ago. It has led one of them to the Oval Office, not the president, but in the Oval Office. It's led another to courtside at the NBA. You'll want to read the whole story. It's on the front page. It's in Tallahassee.com right now. But that was today. Tomorrow, you will see a full-page ad featuring the top 3 award winners in each of the 15 categories. But beyond that, we will feature the 64-page color insert with bios and features of all the students. So make sure to look for that special section. On Sunday, I'm the only one with a prop here. We had a full-page ad that featured the top 3 award winners in each of the 15 categories. The coverage will continue on Friday's front page, if the news cooperates. So you'll want to look for that as well. The news in Tallahassee can be heavy. So I can honestly say this is a night that truly brings out the best of Tallahassee. Congratulations, students.
So thank you, William, and the Tallahassee Democrat. By the way, that 64-page section William talked about will be available in the back of the auditorium when you leave after the awards. In our schools here in Leon County, among 67 counties, are rated among the best in the country and certainly the best in the state. And we're fortunate to have a superintendent who has a teacher's heart, a principal's experience, and a superintendent's vision. Welcome, Superintendent Rocky Han.
And the tradition continues. I told them they could do something cute, just not too cute. They still have to graduate next week, right? First and foremost, it's an honor to be here this evening. I would, my senior year, not have been recognized, as my father would probably attest, as being the best or the brightest, but I did try hard. So I'd like to thank, first and foremost, Ron Sachs. This was his baby from inception. And Laura Rogers, for the last 20 years, has raised it. So how about another round of applause for both Ron and Laura? I'm going to be very brief. You did not come here to listen to me speak, but I did want to say a few words on behalf of the Leon County School District and Leon County School Board. I see some of our members here tonight: Roseanne Wood, Lori Lawson-Cox, Daryl Jones, and Dr. Marcus Nicholas. And I believe Ms. Smith is on her way, looking for a parking spot, not to get a ticket. So thank you all for being here. This is without a doubt the marquee senior awards event of the year that we have high school seniors here tonight representing the entire community. 20 years ago, I was the principal of my alma mater, Leon High School, and we actually hosted the very first ceremony in Leon's auditorium. Mr. Hatfield mentioned something about the young lady in the Oval Office. She was Leon's senior class president, Ashley Williams, and her mother's here this evening. But she just represents one of hundreds and hundreds of other young Best and Brightest award winners that have gone on to do wonderful things. Then Superintendent Montford, in that first ceremony, shared just how proud he was of these students and all that they have accomplished. And now we fast forward 20 years later, and I am just as proud of this year's class as Mr. Montfort, Superintendent Montfort, was of class number 1. Being selected as a finalist is a true testament to your dedication, hard work, and talent. More importantly, you being on this stage tonight is also a testament to your commitment to help others. The great Muhammad Ali once said that our place on earth must be earned, that each of us must do our part. Each of us must pay our rent. These young people are doing their part and paying their rent, and we are all very proud of them. So how about another round of applause for our students? And like Ron mentioned, no matter what happens tonight, each and every one of you is a winner. And you should be extremely proud of yourself and all that you have accomplished. Never forget that. And I would be remiss if we didn't once again acknowledge all the amazing teachers that are here tonight that made this happen. If you're a teacher in Leon County, would you please stand up to be recognized? There they are. And I would also, as a former principal, like to thank all of our principals and school administrators for being here tonight. Would you guys and gals stand up to be recognized? All our principals. Principal Joe Burgess, I see you, Doug. Hard to miss Doug Cook, Deborah Barnes, Tony McQuaid, Miss Tibbetts from Lincoln. And let me tell you, this is a competitive group. They're keeping score. Trust me. They're keeping score. So when Childs gets called, Mr. Burgess is going to yell and scream. Same for Principal Cook. They're keeping tabs, and tomorrow they're going to be talking smack about whoever wins. So I can promise you that. And finally, to the best and brightest class of 2025, I wish you nothing but the best in your chosen path after high school. Just as you have made your mark in your schools, so will you enrich the colleges and universities you attend and the businesses and institutions you ultimately choose for your career. Thank you for all you have done to make a difference in your school and in our community. Congratulations and God bless you.
Thank you, Mr. Superintendent. You know, one of the things that makes Tallahassee great isn't just being a capital city, but having 3 great higher education institutions. And one of them has been a partner in the project for the last many years. So please help welcome Bill Spires, Director of Financial Aid with Tallahassee State College, who's got an amazing thing to tell you.
Good evening. On behalf of our President, Dr. Jim Murdaugh, and our Board of Trustees, I offer you congratulations and best wishes on your next path to success. Nearly 75% of our graduates transfer to the state university system within a year, primarily to the schools right here in Tallahassee. As in years past, Tallahassee State College has partnered with the best and the brightest to add an additional scholarship opportunity to the top 45 winners. Those winners announced tonight will also receive from Tallahassee State College additional funds of an annual amount up to 2 years to attend TSC based on the level of winning with the best and brightest awards. Those students who receive honorable mention will receive an additional $1,000 each year towards TSC tuition. Runner-ups will receive $1,500 each year towards TSC tuition, and winners will receive $3,000 each year toward TSC tuition. I hope that those that are interested in attending TSC, no matter what level, will contact me to help you earn your degree. You are the students we're the most proud of to have attended TSC because you are dedicated to your studies and active with your school. Congratulations, and we hope to provide you these academic scholarships to many of you tonight, and we hope to see you on our campus in the fall. Congratulations. Thank you.
That's amazing, on top of their scholarships. So we're going to ask Laura Rogers and Dr. Grayson to come back to the stage. You know, 15 years ago, we wanted to reach down into middle schools for students who are ascending up to high school and let the best and brightest touch their lives too. Ergo was born the Best and Brightest Essay Contest. So the middle schools are prompted with a quote by somebody famous, and then the students write an essay, and these are school-based winners. So let's give them a round of applause before we pick the top winners. You see it in your programs, but the prompt this year was a terrific quote by the great statesman Winston Churchill. We make a living by what we get, but we make a life by what we give. Winston Churchill. So each middle school selected 3 top finalists. The essays were submitted to a panel for tonight's announcement of the top 3 countywide winners. Countywide winners, as Laura said, get a $500, runner-up $250, honorable mention $100 from Envision Credit Union. All the schools recognize the finalists with a certificate at their individual convocations later this month. As I call out the winners' names, please join us on the stage from whichever stairwell is closer to where you're sitting. And you will get a photograph by Dave Barfield and be honored by this big, wonderful audience. The honorable mention in the 8th grade essay contest goes to Anna Lee Klein from Community Leadership Academy. This is what Anna Lee wrote in her essay. Volunteering benefits everyone who is involved, including those who are serving and those who are being served. The people who are serving benefit by learning new skills, gaining new experiences, and building new connections. The people who are being served get support they need. Overall, it brings joy to everyone who is involved. That's Anna Lee Klein for Community Leadership Academy. Our runner-up in the 8th grade essay contest is Kirthano Munchiganti with Fairview Middle School. Here's what Kirthano wrote in her essay. Community service is more than an obligation. It's a way to find purpose and inspiration. In Hinduism, there is a saying, what you do comes back to you. This principle encapsulates the essence of community service as acts of kindness create a ripple effect that benefits the world as a whole. Beautiful. Congratulations, Kirthano, with Fairview Middle School. And the 2025 first place winner in the 8th grade essay contest for the best and brightest is Olivia Lammers with Cornerstone Learning Community. Here's an excerpt from Olivia's wonderful essay. To make fortunate be others' realities, I give time, money, work. In the act of giving bits of myself, I open up to new perspectives and experiences. The more hope I create, the more I feel. The more I know, the more it's precious and real. Money makes a living, but as the Buddha said, peace comes from within. In raising the world through service and compassion, I inadvertently raise myself. Amazing. Olivia Lammers, Cornerstone Learning Community. Congratulations to the top 3 countywide, and congratulations to all the 8th grade SAS. Terrific work. And as a winner from the school, you'll be recognized with a certificate at your school awards program, as I said earlier. Middle school principals, please remember to pick up your school certificates in the lobby after the program. And students, we hope this evening will inspire you to aspire to be on that stage 4 years from now as the 2029 class of the best and brightest. Let's go for it. Okay, should we go for the main event, the seniors? Let's do it. So these students have grown. The selection process gets more and more challenging and difficult, and thank goodness I've never had to be a judge in this program. Happy to just be in this role on the side. Each of the school-based winners here have truly been named the cream of the crop at their own schools. Most are already recognized at their schools before the best and brightest, but being the best and brightest at your school is an honor you'll always hold. And so let's, one more time, honor all the seniors before we go through the winners. The students who are not among the top 45 still get a check for $100. They have their medals, and it's a pretty great program. When your name is called, and we're going alphabetically in the categories, folks, so hang in there if you're with technology or world languages. So Dr. Cassandra Grayson from Envision Credit Union, you'll be getting a check and a trophy from Mr. Hatfield. He's going to be building up those guns of his with these heavy-duty trophies. Once the top 3 in each category on the stage, we're going to take a picture, and Laura will be doing a brief interview with the first place winner in every category. It's one of the best parts of tonight. And to assist with the presentation of the trophies by awards from you, Paula DeBoles Johnson, a dedicated volunteer with the B&B, is going to join us in the presentation of the awards. So we're done with the preliminaries. Let's get to it, okay? It's awards night at the Best and Brightest. And the honorable mention for the 2025 Best and Brightest in the art category is Alex Xavier Hunter of Rickards High School. Come on down. Alex Xavier earned the Most Creative Award from the 2024 Tallahassee Future Leaders Academy for his innovative contributions to film production. He's a member of the National Honor Society, vice president of Rickards Film Club, where he animated a film for the Florida Radon Contest. He has a strong foundation in graphic design and animation using Adobe Creative Suite with a keen eye for detail and storytelling. Alex Xavier is also on the bowling team and balanced a rigorous IB curriculum while also competing in Muay Thai and Jiu-Jitsu. And that's Alex Xavier Hunter of Rickards High School. Runner-up, 2025 Best and Brightest in the Arts category, is Marina Stoli Villanueva of Sale High School. Go Sale. Marina volunteered at the Miccosukee Land Co-op drama camp, initially as a counselor, later as a set designer, combining passion for art with community service. She was the general artist winner at the 2023 Mahaska Whiteley Student Exhibition and Best in Show from the Turner Center for the Arts. She's in National Honor Society, received the highest score on her AP drawing portfolio from the College Board, along with other school department awards of excellence in geometry and world history. She served as president of her school's inaugural National Art Honor Society, where she organized the Sale Art Festival and volunteered with the school's Be Kind community service initiative. And that's Marina Stoli Villanueva of Sale High School. And first prize for the 2025 Best and Brightest in the arts category is Johan Hopgood of Lincoln High School. Johan was awarded the 2024 Mahaska Whiteley General Artist Award for one of his 3D sculptures, which was also exhibited at the Tallahassee Capitol during the Florida Winter Festival. He received Lincoln's Fine Arts Award in both his freshman and sophomore years, created chalk art in front of the Capitol, and is active with the Lincoln Culture Club. He's an AP scholar, lettering on the Lincoln varsity tennis team, excelling in math courses as a winner in calculus at Mu Alpha Theta. Johan serves as president of the National Art Honor Society, supporting efforts as an arts ambassador and selling art items to raise money for children and families affected by domestic violence and poverty. So that's our grand prize winner, Johan. And congratulations to all the art category school-based winners for 2025 as well.
Congratulations, Johan. Very excited for you. As an accomplished artist, I've seen your portfolio. What do you tell people? How are you inspired?
I think that true art and meaningful art comes from passion. I find that passion around me through my friends, through my family, through my teachers. I think that really inspires me and that drives me. It's just that passion inspires other passion.
Congratulations.
Okay. If you're following alphabetically, let's go to sports in the athletics category, which is sponsored by CHP Terrific Champions Program. And the winners are, honorable mention in athletics, Gabrielle Simmons of Leon High School. Gabrielle excelled as a multi-sport athlete by playing indoor volleyball as a regional champion and earning academic awards. She transitioned successfully in soccer, securing varsity letters as captain during her junior and senior years, and was active in national English, Spanish, science, math, and social studies honor societies. She was a star in club and indoor volleyball, earning bids and awards with Edge Performance Beach Volleyball, and contributing to the school's success by coaching at local camps. Gabrielle served as community service chair for SGA and spearheaded a new fundraiser that helped raise $19,000 for TMH's Cancer Center, and founded the Book Hook charity, providing new books at pediatricians' offices. That's Gabrielle Simmons of Leon High School. Our runner-up for 2025 in the athletic category is Natalie Nelson of Lincoln High School. Natalie is a dual sport standout who's been a standout in both varsity soccer, flag football since her freshman year, earning multiple accolades. In addition to membership with the Fellowship of Christian Athletes and the National Honor Society, she twice helped advance her team to the state semifinals in soccer and received all state and first team honors. She excelled in flag football with awards such as Varsity Athletic Award and Coaches Award, reflecting her all-around dedication and skill in sports. And she contributed more than 600 volunteer hours with the Lincoln Sports Medicine Program, the TLH Reckoning Pre-Professional Women's Soccer Club, by supporting free soccer clinics at city events. Natalie Nelson of Lincoln High School. And first prize in athletics for the 2025 Best and Brightest goes to Darius Jones II of Rickards High School. Wow. Darius set the school record in the pole vault at 14.8 feet, while excelling as a four-year member of Rickards' varsity track and field team. He earned All-American honors in the decathlon and captured a second-place finish at the AAU Nationals, second place nationally, and has served as the girls' varsity soccer manager. In addition to national honors, he's a multi-sport achiever by qualifying regionally with the fastest 100-meter time on the varsity swim team and playing on the JV basketball and football teams during his freshman and sophomore years. Darius made a lasting impact beyond athletics through extensive volunteer work at Tabernacle Missionary Baptist Church and leadership as president of Rickards Omega Lamplighters. That's Darius Jones II of Rickards High School.
Congratulations, Darius. And then I read about you in the paper today, so, because you had state and everything. Yes, so you're not only an outstanding athlete, but you're also an academic and in leadership as well. What advice can you give a young student in how to get ready for high school and how to manage it all?
One advice I'll give a young student is keep God first. And I also give a young student, your time management is everything. You have to manage your practices and your homework so you can keep your grades up, because if your grades aren't up, you won't be able to get on the field or court at any time.
Thank you. Congratulations.
So, and one more round of applause for all of our athletic category finalists. All right, under the umbrella of the Tallahassee Chamber, the business category is sponsored by the Florida League of Cities. They mean business cities. And the honorable mention goes to Bhargava Tatinelli of Rickards High School. Bhargava created a YouTube channel that chronicles the immigrant experience, amassing over 100,000 subscribers, not an easy thing to do, and earning a YouTube Silver Play button while aiding future immigrants with practical insights. He donates a quarter of his channel's revenue to promote health and wellness in both his Telugu and Tallahassee communities. He's earned industry certifications in entrepreneurship, business technology, JavaScript. He made a national impact through a summer internship developing an AI-powered chatbot at Syntech Systems. And Bhargava is a National Merit semifinalist. He made videos of lesson plans for STEM Out, volunteered with Pangea, and served as co-executive director for Dance Marathon. That's Bhargava Tatanini of Rickards High School. Our business category runner-up for the 2025 Best and Brightest is Isabel Davis of Maclay School. Isabel demonstrated entrepreneurial expertise by winning a pitch competition and competing in the 2024 Big Bend Shark Bowl, showcasing innovative business ideas and public speaking skills. She was a winning team member at the Jim Moran College of Entrepreneurship Summer Camp Pitch Competition and is a National Honor Society and Rho Kappa member. Varsity track and field champion in discus and shot put, and serves as captain of the varsity weightlifting team, earning district and state honors. Isabel volunteered more than 250 hours with the Tallahassee Police Department Cadet Program as a sergeant, and she's president of the We Evolve Mental Health Club. Isabel Davis of Maclay School. And first prize for the 2025 Best and Brightest in the business category goes to Hadriel Hamid of Charles High School. Hadriel founded Urban Health, which is a healthcare software that helps connect hospitals with rural patients and manages a 12-person team. He's a National Merit semifinalist, a USA Physics Olympiad qualifier, and a U.S. National Chemistry Olympiad national finalist, in addition to being an Eagle Scout. Wow. Also, varsity tennis player, member of the Youth Leadership Tallahassee Class 20, and winner of the National Mu Alpha Theta Awards. Hadriel volunteered in Kashmiri with their health services and Premier Medical Clinic, founded G-Flex Clothing Company, and the Learning Quest Florida chapter to distribute books to underprivileged children around the world. Hadriel Hamid of Charles High School. Getting their picture taken. Now, Laura's going to talk to Hadriel.
Congratulations. I'm so proud of you. Many companies can recognize and appreciate the value of having employees volunteer and help with community service. So what you've been doing already, what do you think that you're going to be able to bring and have support for the business world when you go in there for the future?
I think there's two things. I'd say passion and perseverance, and I learned it right from home with my parents. So.
Great, good answer. Thank you.
And let's congratulate all our business category finalists and our 2025 business winners tonight. All right. All these students have a great future and careers, so we're moving into the career technical category, sponsored by Sperry Construction. And the winners are, honorable mention, Victoria Klutche of Sale High School. And excuse me, that's Victory. And Victory played an essential role in the media ministry at New Mount Zion Church by mastering camera operations, audio management, and live production for weekly broadcasts. Victory expanded technical skills with commercial art technology courses, received certification in industrial pipe fitting, and completed the FSU iCamp on coding in Python, game design, data analysis, digital production, visual communication, and commercial design. He started the Morning Fitness Club at Sale to create a supportive environment for students to focus on fitness, and is active with the Ultimate Frisbee team and soccer club. Victory was honored with Sale's Dreamer and Doer Award, recognizing his commitment to excellence in media and technology, and he's a National Honor Society member. And victory is yours, Victory of Sale High School. Our runner-up in the career technical category is Vishwamabar Janapati of Rickards High School. Vishwa, for short, achieved a significant summer breakthrough researching sustainable polymers at the FAMU FSU College of Engineering, focusing on creating materials that are more easily recyclable and sustainable. National Merit semifinalist, varsity soccer player, Rickards Chess Club co-president, U.S. Chess Federation certified tournament director, outreach head for the Protea Teens Mental Health Advocacy Club, and a member of Youth Leadership Tallahassee Class 20. Biswa served as vice president of the Science Olympiad team, mentoring more than 120 members, leading to top 5 places at the state level, and also co-director of the Rickards Science Olympiad Invitational for 3 years. Biswa of Rickards High School. And the best and brightest first place winner in career technical for 2025 is Amaya Lawrence of Leon High School. Wow. Amaya completed an externship with the Cowie Ward Law Office, gaining hands-on experience by reviewing case trial videos and engaging in real-world legal tasks. First place in the varsity track and field relay championship, historian for the Pierian National Honor Society, vice president of Students Demand Action, and school advisory council representative. She transformed school culture as student body president and school science committee co-chair by launching inclusive initiatives like Variety Day and Food Truck Friday to unite student groups, and she also volunteered in preserving the school's history in an archive room. Amaya was a Leon County District School influencer, a member of the Pearls of Perfection Service Club, a capstone AP scholar, and an Interact Club member. That's Amaya Lawrence of Leon High School, first place.
It's a very heavy trophy. You're strong. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So careers are being taught in schools now. It's very important to have that trade. So what one have you thought has been really important that you're going to continue on? What trade do you think needs to be enforced?
I would say being able to become a leader and also being able to become a follower at the same time. You can't always want to be the face of everything and wanting everybody to know that you always did the work. You have to be able to follow the people behind you and take notes from everyone because you have to realize you don't know everything. So I would say being able to lead and follow at the same time.
Congratulations.
A lot of wisdom there. Congratulations to the countywide winners and all our school-based career technical winners. There's a lot of drama here tonight, so let's go to the drama and performing arts category. All right, honorable mention for 2025 Best and Brightest goes to Aiden Hafez of McClay School. Aiden is immersed at Young Actors Theater, excelling in roles with numerous Best Actor Award nominations. He's dedicated 4 years as an assistant teacher for kindergarten students, mentoring young performers, and he was selected for Studio Singers, an elite audition-only troupe, performed at Walt Disney World, on a Royal Caribbean cruise, and in the Gershwin Theater in New York City. He's summa cum laude with AP Scholar Distinction and Spanish Rho Kappa Science National Honor Societies, involved with Key Club and Teen Court, and Aiden's a member of the McClay Student Ambassador Leadership Council and Spectrum Club, serves on the Better Together board for school-wide food drives, and is a morale member and team captain for Dance Marathon. Aiden Hafez of McClay School. And the runner-up for drama and performing arts for the 2025 Best and Brightest is Gabriella Reeder of Florida State University Schools. Gabriella was recognized as most likely to be on Broadway in her senior yearbook. She honed her craft at Young Actors Theater through rigorous rehearsals, serving as a teaching assistant at the theater's summer camp. Student director for YAT's fall 2024 production of Beauty and the Beast, receiving the Zoli Best Supporting Actress Award, and also serves as student liaison to the YAT board. She's National English, Math, Junior Classical League Honor Societies, started a business of knitting hats with many donated to Grace Mission. Gabriella has volunteered more than 900 hours at Good Shepherd Catholic Church Vacation Bible School, is president of the book club, president of National Thespians Honor Society. Gabriella Reeder, Florida State University Schools. And the 2025 Best and Brightest First Place winner in Drama and Performing Arts is Andre Williams of Godby High School. Is that great or what? Andre is a dedicated Thespian Honor Society member who helped raise $6,500 for his troupe while earning accolades including District-Rated Superior Actor, Excellent Playwright, State-Rated Superior Actor, ASGA's Senior Class Representative, Leon County Student District Advisory Council Rep, Black History Brain Bowl Co-Captain, National Honor Society Treasurer, dual enrolled at Lively Technical's Certified Nursing Program, assists with patient care at Pruitt Health Center, all while volunteering at his church's food drives. Andre performed at Raw Middle School's Black History Show, assisted the theater director with Godby's Kids Shows, and is a 2025 Bolitnikov Scholarship winner. That's Andre Williams of Godby High School. Isn't it nice to not have the MC tell you to settle down?
Hi, Andre. Congratulations. Production takes a lot of time and a lot of work. Can you give us some ideas of how you would suggest to future students on how they can balance being in productions and also being a good student and being active in the community?
I would say balancing is an important part of being an actor because there's so many other subjects. I've been thinking about this a lot lately. As somebody who talks to the youth a lot for my kids' shows, I would say do what you love, but maintain what you need. Being able to balance is very hard, but you gotta set organization and boundaries, most importantly, and be around those who love and take advice.
Congratulations.
And round of applause for the countywide winners and all the school-based winners for drama and performing arts. Okay, moving on to English and Language Arts, sponsored by Hub International. And the winners are, honorable mention, Megan Vegas of Maclay School. Megan served as editor-in-chief of Maclay's literary magazine, Notes from the Underground, and writes poetry and essays. She's been a youth leader at Good Shepherd Catholic Church since 2021, participated in a Costa Rica mission trip, and served as student outreach coordinator for Ears for Elders companionship program. She's captain of the varsity tennis team, competed on the All Big Bend doubles team, president of the Spanish, and co-president of the National Honor Society. Megan's a Maclay student ambassador, team captain in the Student Astronaut Challenge, winning the Eugene Kranz Award for exceptional teamwork. Megan Vegas of Maclay School. And runner-up in Best and Brightest English Language category for 2025, Grace Hsu of Childs High School. Grace was president of the Creative Writing Club, helped launch the literary journal Timberwolf Review, and was the Gold Key winner in the South region for Scholastic Art and Writing Awards. National Merit semifinalist, receiving Outstanding Social Science and Science Department Awards. She spent 6 weeks at the University of Iowa's Young Writers Studio with other top young writers from around the country. She litigated over 70 cases as a teen attorney for Leon County Teen Court, earning her the 2024 Outstanding Litigator Award. She was the starting pitcher on the softball team, a Hugh O'Brien Youth Leadership Academic All-Star, and has received state Sonata Recognition Awards in piano. Grace Hsu of Childs High School. And first place in English and Language Arts for 2025 goes to Braden Richardson of Lincoln High School. Braden led Lincoln's mock trial team as captain and head writer, crafting compelling legal arguments that helped the team reach the state championship for the first time in 5 years. Co-founded and served as secretary of Culture Club, leading projects that celebrate cultural diversity and engage the school community, and he raised more than $2,000 for Walk to End Alzheimer's. He's in the National Honor Society, recipient of the AP Capstone Diploma, tutors English and Math weekly to his peers, was the varsity tennis team MVP, and champion of the city tennis tournament in doubles. He also serves as co-chair of the Leon County Student District Advisory Council, spearheading major initiatives like longest table, voter registration drives, and formation of a middle school council. Braden Richardson, Lincoln High School, first place.
Congratulations, Braden.
Thank you.
In this world of Instagram and TikTok, how are we going to encourage people to continue to read books and keep up on their writing skills?
Well, I think reading is one of the last truest forms of media, and I think in today's political climate, it can get hard to decipher what's real from what's not so real. And I like collecting quotes, and Frederick Douglass once said that once we learn to read, we are truly free. So I think that basically once we learn to read and decipher what's right from wrong, we can truly join together as a society, and I think that's beautiful.
Thank you.
Wonderful words. Braden Richardson, Lincoln High School. Congratulations to the countywide winners and all our school-based winners in English and language arts. This is a little personal for our family. The journalism and media production category is sponsored by our family in honor of our lost daughter, sister, Amy Nicole Sachs. And the winners are, honorable mention, Elizabeth Vine Butler of Maclay School. Elizabeth goes by the name Vine and quickly rose through the ranks at the Andalusian, Maclay's student-led newspaper, where she served as editor-in-chief. She earned multiple awards for her writing, including 3 Florida Scholastic Press Association Spring Digital Contest Awards in her sophomore year, 5 accolades in her junior year, and was the class winner of the Poetry Out Loud. She's a member of National Honors, Spanish Honor Societies, Quill and Scroll, and Vine helps tutor her classmates on how to use Adobe InDesign and volunteers most summers at Maclay's kindergarten camp. That's Vine Butler of Maclay School. And our runner-up in the journalism category for 2025 is Nishi Nandanini of Rickards High School. Nishi was the student producer of the 411 Teen Politics podcast at WFSU Media, coordinating youth discussions on current events for an audience of more than 40,000 listeners. President of Rickards Model UN, earning accolades such as the University of Florida Model UN Verbal Commendation Award and the Florida International Model UN Outstanding Delegation Award. She directed the Pangea Cultural Festival at Rickards and helped raise $15,000 and was a page for the Florida Senate. Nishi also volunteered at TMH, served as publicity chair for Dance Marathon, and interned with a mental health nonprofit called Choose to Do. Nishi Nandanini of Rickards High School. And our first place winner for the 2025 Best and Brightest in Journalism and Media Productions is Haley Grant of Lincoln High School. Haley pioneered the launch of Lincoln's weekly talk show as its first official member and sole video editor, teaching themselves Adobe Premiere Pro. They advanced to executive producer by overseeing every aspect of production, including research, script writing, filming, and editing across more than 150 episodes. Haley was co-editor-in-chief of the yearbook, creating logos for Lincoln's 50-year anniversary, is the Latin Club Tech Officer, placed second in the audiovisual competition at the State Latin Forum. Haley is an Adobe certified professional in video design and visual design and has received the Principal Award for Excellence every year. That's Haley Grant of Lincoln High School.
Congratulations, Haley. So there's so much going on in the world. What do you think that you would want to document for what's going on now or in the future, and how would you do it?
I think it's really easy to get bogged down in the heavy stuff that's going on right now, especially like the political climate, and I think it's really important to cover the smaller uplifting moments and remember to stay positive, and I think that journalism can promote that pretty well.
Yes, thank you. Appreciate it.
And that was an uplifting moment. Congratulations to the countywide winners and all the school-based winners in journalism and media production. We're moving on to the leadership category. They're all leaders here tonight, the 8th graders and the seniors, but this specific category is sponsored by Leon County government. And their honorable mention goes to Tulalope Benite of Godby High School. Tulo served as FAMU Trio Talent Search Ambassador, earned national awards such as the National African American Recognition Award and the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Dreamers and Doers Award. He broke new ground by becoming the first African American male student from Godby to serve as a student school board representative for Leon County Schools, ensuring diverse voices are heard. He enhanced his leadership and technical skills through FSU Summer Camp and Black Men in Technology. Tolu maintained a strong academic record as a dual-enrolled student at Tallahassee State College, was vice president of National Honor Society, and also served as a volunteer librarian at Lake Jackson Library. That's Tolu from Godby High School. And runner-up for the 2025 Best and Brightest in the leadership category is Carson Conway of McClay School. Carson founded the Better Together initiative to combat food insecurity, organizing food drives that distributed more than 4,000 pounds of food across northern Florida in 2024. He served as class president throughout his sophomore years, received a perfect score in the Poetry Out Loud competition, and is in the National Honor Society. He strengthened campus unity as a leadership council officer for McClay ambassadors, training new members and organizing engaging campus tours. Carson also participated at Youth Leadership Tallahassee Class 20, sponsoring bills at Florida Boys State, serving as Vice President of Model UN, and earning him a National Leadership Award from the American Youth Foundation. Carson Conway of McClay. And the 2025 Best and Brightest first prize in the leadership category goes to Jazane Jazz Roll of Tallahassee Collegiate Academy. Jazz spearheaded the creation of Tallahassee Collegiate Academy Student Government Association from the ground up after transferring there as a junior, building a platform that fosters inclusivity and student engagement. She advanced as VP of the junior class to president of the senior class, launching initiatives like pep rallies, multicultural spirit weeks, senior sunrise, and Friendsgiving. She implemented impactful anti-bullying and anti-vaping campaigns, assuring a safe, positive environment for all students. And Jazz balanced extensive responsibilities in launching National Honor Society, serving as secretary, volunteering hundreds of hours through SGA, coaching cheerleading, and dual enrolling at TSC. That's Jazz Roll of Tallahassee Collegiate Academy.
Congratulations, Jazz. And I saw that you just graduated last night. Yeah. TSC's, this is their first class for participating in Best and Brightest. So, being a leader, you have to take a bunch of small steps to get to the bigger project. And you coming here as a junior, how did you accomplish that?
There's always changes to come in your life. The thing that motivates me the most is the people to come after me. There's always people looking in your footsteps. So just whatever you do, just remember that they're looking at you, and whatever you do affects the world that comes tomorrow.
Congratulations.
Congratulations to the countywide winners and the school-based winners in the leadership category. All right. Moving on to mathematics, which is sponsored by the Florida Association of District School Superintendents. And the winners are, honorable mention, Cole Robinson of Leon High School. Cole interned at the Miller Laboratory at FSU, conducting biochemistry research and participating at the Boston University Summer Challenge, where hands-on courses deepened his understanding of mathematical applications in medical research. Served as volunteer coordinator for the Perian Honor Society, organizing tutoring for more than 100 students, National Merit Commended Student with distinction as an AP Scholar. Co-founder and president of Students Demand Action, a student board member of the Southern Shakespeare Company, and a summer camp counselor at Cornerstone Learning. Cole combines his passion for math with everyday creativity and serves on the Eco Club, Dance Marathon, and the tennis team. Cole Robinson, Leon High School. Runner-up in math for 2025 is Diya Patel of Maclay School. Diya has provided peer tutoring at Maclay Academic Resource Center since her sophomore year and created a free SAT tutoring initiative for Big Bend students during her senior year to make quality test preparation accessible to everyone. A National Merit semifinalist, placed in Rickard's Mu Alpha Theta Invitational, volunteered at the Roseland Public Speaking Debate Program, utilizing her Hindi language skills to assist beginning English speakers in rural Indian villages, and mentored bilingual children in the Big Bend through the Quincy Tutoring Program. Diya Patel, Maclay School. And the winner in the mathematics category is Sukirith Guli of Rickards High School. Sukirth volunteered as a virtual math tutor for middle school refugees through an organization called Forging Opportunities for Refugees in America. Directed Rickards Invitational, one of the largest student-run high school math competitions in the southern U.S., managing registration and test organization for nearly 1,000 competitors. Led National Mu Alpha Theta student president and is student president of the Florida Association of Mu Alpha Theta, spearheading outreach projects for more than 120,000 students across 2,500 schools. Sukirth interned with the Florida Courts of the Clerk and Controllers, serves as the student rep on the Foundation for Leon County Schools, while also earning competitive accolades as a USA Math Olympiad qualifier and a top 15 Mu Alpha Theta participant. That's Suri Guli of Rickards High School.
Congratulations. We know math is important, but it's hard for a lot of us. So, can you tell us why it's so important to study for our mathematics and give us some tips on how to make sure that we can help those struggling students when they become having a hard time in the classroom?
Yeah, for sure. I think patience is the key for any math question. I think through my years, I've struggled with math a lot, but I think math has taught me one thing, and that's patience. So I think you can apply this to any area of life. If you keep attacking a problem, eventually you will solve it. And I think that's what math teaches us, and that's why math is important.
Thank you.
Well said. Congratulations to our countywide winners in math and all our school-based math winners. Okay, we move on to the music category. And the 2025 Best and Brightest honorable mention is Emily Hawken of Maclay School. Emily showcases her multi-instrumental talent as lead vocalist and guitarist for the band All the Things, earning recognition from the mayor and city of Tallahassee. She performs with guitar, vocals, and ukulele, and has delivered memorable stage performances in leading roles as a Thespian Society member, earning her multiple Superior and Critics' Choice Awards at district and state competitions. She's a member of the Spectrum Leadership Board, won a General Artist Award from Lemoyne Arts, and is in the Art Spanish and National Honor Societies. Emily founded Maclay Outdoors Club, volunteers at Unity Eastside Church, and participated in Youth Leadership Tallahassee Class 20. Emily Hawken of Maclay School. And the runner-up in our music category is Matthew Harley of Florida State University School. Matthew's been recognized for his musical talent with accolades such as the Outstanding Bass Award at Jacksonville Sings and consistent superior ratings at Thespian Districts. He's an actor and student director for high school and middle school productions, vice president of Thespians, president of Chorus, and received the National Recognition Award this year. President of Mu Alpha Theta and the Student Astronaut Challenge, and vice president of National Science Honor. Matthew dedicated summers as a theater camp counselor at Florida High, mentors peers with their lines, and annually helped raise money for the club as chair of the Fall Carnival. Matthew Harley, FSU Schools. And first place winner for the 2025 Best and Brightest in Music is Aaron Broder of Childs High School. Aaron served as the president and troop captain of the International Thespian Society at Childs, leading the group to consistently earn Critics' Choice Awards in various one-act categories. She is the Tri-Music Honor Society with diverse supporting and leading roles in productions, recognized with multiple Triple Threat Awards for acting, singing, and dancing. She's active with the Sharon Davis School of Dance, Tallahassee Irish Step Dancers, Rock Climbing Club, Dance Marathon, and received the President's Volunteer Service Award. Erin's a Girl Scout, earning the Silver Award for volunteer hours and maintaining a butterfly garden at DeSoto Trail Elementary. Serves on the advisory committee and is a board member of the Youth Leadership Council. That's Aaron Broder of Childs High School.
Congratulations, Aaron. Give us some ideas of ways that we should incorporate and include music in our everyday activities and in the classroom.
Whether it's listening to music or performing music, I think it's very important to incorporate that because music, whether we know it or not, I mean, shown by our lovely accompanist here, it connects everyone, and I think we should find ways to put it into our lives because it can create such a positive environment.
Thank you. Congratulations, Aaron.
Congratulations to all our music winners, countywide and school. You know, Americans, when they're surveyed, say their number one fear isn't dying, but dying in front of an audience, and public speaking is the principal way to do that. Let's move on to the public speaking category and these fearless seniors. Honorable mention in the public speaking category, and this is sponsored by the city of Tallahassee. Honorable mention is Issa Allison of Rickards High School. Issa is a driving force in Rickards Model UN, rising from participant to specialized committee director, spearheading the Raider Model UN event. President of the Speech and Debate Club, founder and president of the Film and Drama Club, founder and co-president of the African Student Union. He's student director of Black History Month Showcase, chief of staff at Florida's Boys State, president of National Honor Society, treasurer of the Florida District of Key Club International. Issa volunteers at TMH and is a backstage coordinator for the Pangea Multicultural Talent Show. Issa Allison of Rickards. Runner-up in public speaking for 2025 is Macy Coombs of Leon High School. Macy launched her leadership journey in SGA, rising quickly to serve as freshman class VP, junior class secretary, orchestrating events like prom and senior carnival, and is the public relations committee chair. She's a family liaison captain with Dance Marathon, member of the cross country and JV tennis team, active with Interact Service Club as Miss February. She was head of the faculty and staff committee in the National Honor Society, the National Science Honor Society, and Mu Alpha Theta. Macy represented Leon at the Florida Association of Student Councils Convention, where she co-hosted impactful workshops on the transformative impact of Dance Marathon. Macy Combs of Leon. And first place winner in public speaking for the 2025 Best and Brightest is John Fletcher Butler of Maclay School. John Fletcher commands the microphone as the voice of Maclay's sports announcer, delivering dynamic, informative commentary, crafting polished, pre-written scripts for live events. He's also on the varsity tennis team, received Scholar Athlete of the Year, Maclay School Athletic Service Award, and the Chris Hickson Exemplary Sportsmanship Award. He's a Maclay Student Ambassador, a member of the Student Council, Key Club, National Spanish, Rho Kappa Social Studies, National Honor Societies. John Fletcher is intern at the Tallahassee Quarterback Club and spoken at more than 40 conferences and delivered upwards of 33 speeches. Public speaking first place, John Fletcher Butler of Maclay.
Congratulations, John Fletcher. So after 40 speeches, can you give us an idea of how not to be nervous?
For me, it's all about preparation. When I know that I've prepared and I've put in the time before the speech, that gives me the confidence to actually go out and perform like I want to. So for me, it's about preparation.
Congratulations, you've been prepared.
Well said. Congratulations to all our countywide and school-based winners in the public speaking category. All right, we're kind of in the bottom third of awards here, but they're as important as any. Moving on to Science and Health, sponsored by Capital Health Plan, where honorable mention for Science and Health goes to Evan Kyle of Leon High School. Evan transformed Leon's Eco Club from a handful of members into a popular student organization as its president, leading environmental service projects across campus and in our community. He applied scientific skills during an externship with the Northwest Florida Water Management District, where he collected water quality data, surveyed management sites to deepen his understanding of environmental science. Serves as secretary for Mu Alpha Theta, Science National Honor, member of National French, Rho Kappa, and Pyrrhian Honor Societies. And Evan is also an AP Scholar with distinction, a 3-year varsity soccer player, senior captain, longtime volunteer with St. John's Episcopal Church Youth Programs, Evan Kyle of Leon. Our runner-up for 2025 in Science and Health is McLean Stroud of FAMU DRS. McLean is dual enrolled at FAMU, presented breast cancer research at the Minority Science Engineering Improvement Program Student Research Conference, earned recognition as a Sunshine State Scholar. She was asked to attend FAMU's summer research program and holds American Red Cross CPR, AED, first aid certifications, and is in the National Society of High School Scholars. She's in National Beta Club and Honor Society, served 3 years as SGA class secretary, volunteers with Soul of the South Side. McLean balances a rigorous science pursuits with leadership as a winning world competitive dancer, varsity cheerleader co-captain, and Congress of the Future Medical Leaders Award of Excellence recipient. McLean Stroud of FAMU DRS. And the 2025 Best and Brightest first prize for Science and Health goes to Keegan Fleury of Florida State University Schools. Keegan conducted graduate-level research in the University of Florida's Musculoskeletal Biomechanics Lab, giving a symposium presentation and academic paper, and is co-founder and co-president of the Investment Club. She co-founded My Bookshelf for Kids, a nonprofit that's distributed more than 2,500 new and gently used books to children from low-income families across our community. She leads Florida High's STEM community as president of the Science National Honor Society, a member of the Science Olympiad team, National STEM, Spanish, and Math Honor Society. And Keegan was honored as a 2025 Sunshine State Scholar, served as vice president of NASA's International Student Astronaut Challenge, and is a varsity golf, flag football, and soccer player during high school. That's Keegan Fleury of FSU School.
Congratulations, Keegan. In this world of science and discovery, is there something special that you want to research in science in your future?
Yes, I am hoping to pursue biomedical engineering. I think it combines my love of medicine and problem solving and math with engineering.
We hope you do. Congratulations.
And congrats to all the science and health category, countywide, and school finalists. And we move on now to social science, sponsored by the Beatitude Foundation. And the winners are, honorable mention, Adudi Muki Rala of Leon High School. Adudi served as a defense attorney for Leon County Teen Court, crafting opening and closing statements and conducting cross-examinations with a focus on restorative justice, ultimately helping reduce repeat offenses in juvenile cases. Interned with the Public Defender's Office and a local law firm, president of Rho Kappa Social Studies Honor, secretary of Purian Honor Society. She excelled in every available AP social science course, building a strong academic foundation in legal and societal studies, participating in an Interact Club and tutoring peers. Adudi played varsity volleyball for 4 years, earning multiple medals, all Big Ben recognition, and volunteered with the Indian Association of Tallahassee. Adudi Mukirala of Leon High School. Runner-up in the social science category, Margaret Murray of Maclay School. Margaret goes by Maggie, and she co-founded and co-presided over Maclay's Women's Service Club, coordinating projects like food deliveries and cleanup efforts, and the school's first Pink Out with a breast cancer survivor visit. She contributed to the Andalusian newspaper as head editor, staff writer, designer, mentor, and is president of the Rho Kappa National Social Studies Honor. She interned for a circuit judge in Leon County Courthouse, serves on Maclay's Honor Council, and was a page in the Florida Senate. Maggie was recognized by Daughters of the American Revolution Good Citizens Program and participates in competitive dance in addition to taking on leadership roles for Dance Marathon. Maggie Murray of Maclay. And winner of first prize, 2025 Best and Brightest in Social Science, is Hassini Yelaguli of Rickards High School. Hassini co-founded a mental health advocacy group called Protea Teens as a sophomore, and as president, led advocacy at the Florida Capitol, helping secure $1.5 million in state funding for youth-accessible 988 mental health crisis line. She was awarded Do Something's Ember Mental Health Initiative grant to host a statewide conference for more than 80 teens and is the North-South Foundation Junior Board President. She served as a high school research intern with Lady Gaga's Born This Way Foundation, is an accomplished violinist with Tallahassee Youth Symphony, director of information and technology for the Science Olympiad Club. Hassini is a National Merit semifinalist and launched the Each Voice podcast to introduce teens to psychology topics, in addition to founding Rickards Mental Health Club to foster open, peer-led discussions. That's Hassini of Rickards High School. Wow.
Congratulations. So much has been emphasized with the STEM classwork. So with that in mind, what do you think should also be placed with the research of all these social sciences, especially what you've been emphasizing and studying?
Yeah, so STEM is, of course, really, really important. But I think that social sciences and research in the social sciences gives us the opportunity to learn and question the structures that we live in and also learn about the people around us. And I think that both STEM and social sciences go hand in hand, but without social sciences and research in that field, we wouldn't know how to properly and ethically implement the research and findings from STEM. So I think both of them are extremely important, but social sciences has to have focus in order for both of them to work.
Thank you. Appreciate
All right,
it.
congratulations to our countywide and school-based winners in social science. And we move on to the technology category, sponsored by Comcast. And the winners are Sagar Bhatt of Rickards High School. Sagar spent 3 summers interning at the nonprofit Intelligent Robotics, where he developed instructional materials, crafted challenging coding problems, and authored step-by-step security vulnerability guides. Vice President of Mu Alpha Theta, director of their math invitational competition with more than 1,000 competitors, raised almost $10,000. Vice President of the Programming Club, an attorney with Teen Court, won 3rd place in the State Science and Engineering Fair, and Sagar demonstrated unwavering dedication while completing 1,000+ hours in computer science studies and 1,500 research hours. Sagar of Rickards High School. Our runner-up for the best and brightest in technology is Austin Langston of FSU Schools. Austin co-designed and coded an autonomous robot for Science Olympiad that navigated randomized mazes, rigorously testing and fine-tuning voltage and sensor outputs. He wrote, directed, and edited physics project films in Adobe Premiere Pro and launched AP Chemistry Pictures, a website and mock movie studio to showcase his films and foster interest in STEM and the arts. He volunteers through Science Honor Society for the Florida High Carnival and is a summer camp counselor in training. Austin applied digital design talents to create custom slideshow templates for clubs, designed a school solar eclipse watch party poster, and an interactive calendar for the Student Astronaut Challenge Club. Austin Langston of FSU Schools. And first place in technology for the 2025 Best and Brightest goes to Courtney Stokes of Leon High School. Courtney teaches Python programming, Lego robotics, and 3D design printing through Young Engineers Tallahassee, and interned as an FSU IT project manager, software engineer intern for Leon County MIS. She serves as Leon's Performing Arts Theater technician, mastering light rigging, sound engineering, is a Butalon volunteer and a member of the Youth Leadership Class Tallahassee 20. She has the most volunteer hours with National Honor Society, won the Hugh O'Brien Youth Leadership President Volunteer Service Award, in addition to numerous honor societies and clubs. And Courtney is the Florida Association of Student Council's District 1 President, Senior Class President, established a brand Court Zoner, which reaches over 1.6 million viewers on YouTube and TikTok with her tech and productivity tutorials. Courtney Stokes of Leon High School.
Congratulations, Courtney. So, it was brought up earlier that y'all weren't even born 2 decades ago, and so technology was definitely different 20 years ago. What do you think is going to be another 20 years for the next generation?
Well, I think technology is only growing in its popularity, especially when it comes to its boost in human efficiency and productivity. So y'all buckle up, because technology is only going to get more powerful and more common in our day-to-day lives.
Thank you. Well, buckle up.
All right, we're moving on to the final category of the 15 categories, but not the final award of the night, so don't get out of this room. All right, moving on to World Languages category, where the honorable mention goes to Asher Robertson of Lincoln High School. Now I'm going to read you a little bit about Asher after he gets his picture taken. Okay. Asher spent 3 summers tutoring deaf and hard of hearing students in American Sign Language and academics at Buck Lake Elementary, ensuring they receive both language instruction and academic support. He mentors students in overcoming language challenges and building confidence by educating peers and the wider community about American Sign Language and the experiences of deaf individuals. He's in the National Honor Society, participates in lunchtime service projects, and is also on the varsity tennis team. Asher maintains strong academic performance with awards in geometry, the State Agriculture Certificate of Achievement, all while serving as a role model by inspiring others to break down communications barriers. That's Asher Robertson of Lincoln High School. Our runner-up in the world language category, Ava Files of FSU Schools. Ava interned at Second Harvest of the Big Bend, helping implement a campus food pantry and using Spanish fluency to assist local Hispanic families and produce outreach content. As president of Florida High's Building Incredible Generations, she organized a high-profile Black History Month celebration, is president of the Future Business Leaders of America, and a member of Delta Sigma Theta GEMS mentorship program. Ava is president of the National Spanish Society, co-founded an ESOL tutoring program for immigrant children, and founded global cultural celebrations featuring dances and food demonstrations. And Ava was recognized with the Distinguished Young Woman of East Leon County title and the Big Bend Outstanding Youth in Philanthropy Award for her impactful community engagement. Ava Files of FSU Schools. And first place for the 2025 Best and Brightest in World Languages is Alex Srivastava of Charles High School. Alex founded and presided over the Foreign Language Club, creating cultural events that celebrate global traditions, foods, music, and foster an inclusive appreciation for linguistic diversity. He volunteered as a French instructor at the Tallahassee Senior Center, and he combined language and tech skills to develop an online help desk offering one-on-one tutoring for French learners. He's a National Rural and Small Town Scholar, a Boys State delegate, a Youth Health Leadership member, and an Eagle Scout who built playground equipment at Sable Palm Elementary. Alex led his team to victory in the 2023 U.S. Congressional App Challenge with Route ER, a disaster relief routing website presented at the National STEM Summit. That's Alex of Charles High School, first place. Wow. Amazing. Wonderful.
Congratulations, Alex. People learn languages for different reasons. Why did you study French, and can you tell us some of the opportunities that it's given you?
Yeah, sure. So I originally learned to speak French so that I could communicate with my grandparents. They don't speak English, so I just thought it makes sense that I learned French so that I could communicate with them. But what it did more than that was I was able to learn so much more about other people and about people that I would have never ever talked to if I didn't speak French. I learned about their stories, about their lives. And on top of that, I learned about myself. Because I learned so much more about others, I was able to understand how I communicate with others and how others see me, and I was able to improve upon that.
Congratulations.
That's wonderful. Congratulations to Alex, all the world language winners countywide, and our school-based winners in world languages as well. Before we move on to kind of the grand prize finale of the night, one more time, let's have all these best and brightest seniors stand up and be warmly appreciated by all of us. Congratulations to all of you. And now, I'd just like to say that this fine woman, Laura Rogers, has shepherded this program through 19 of the 20 years, and they are the best 19 years. And I'd like to call her back to the podium with her wonderful husband, Sam Rogers.
Thanks, Ron. Congratulations, everyone, and congratulations to the parents. You guys did a great job as well. For the past 20 years, the Best and Brightest has recognized and honored 2,855 high school seniors in Leon County. It's impressive. These students each reflect a strong record of academic achievement and leadership, with a special emphasis placed on the dedication to community service. For the past 14 years, an additional award has presented to one of the finalists who truly exemplifies the spirit of the Best and Brightest, with their deep love of civic duty and service. This award is in honor of our son, Brooks Rogers, who lost his life in an automobile accident. His commitment to community service and his passion for life exemplifies the spirit in the Best and Brightest. Because of the generosity of the Tallahassee community after his death, a scholarship was funded and formed to benefit the Best and the Brightest recipients. This recognition has been an exciting culmination of the awards program, with the $2,500 scholarship presented to the student with that spirit. The winner is selected from the 45 honorable mentions, runner-ups, and winners in each category, so anyone can win. The recipients of the Best and Brightest truly exemplifies what it means to have a passion for service and giving back to the community. So let's talk about this year's recipient. This person has maintained their academic excellence over the past 4 years. They have engaged in community outreach that directly impacts students in their school and mentored young people on civic awareness, helping the elderly and organizing programs to help those in need. This person serves as president of their school's National Honor Society. This person was a leader on the field in 4 sports. This person is devoted to their church families by not only teaching biblical doctrines, but by hosting bi-weekly math and reading tutoring programs. He embodies the 4 principles of leadership, academics, maturity, and perseverance, and serves as the president of the Omega Lamplighters. This year's winner of the Spirit of the Best and Brightest exemplifies wisdom far beyond his years. Congratulations, Darius Jones II.
Second. We also have something else for Darius. Come back, man. You're not finished, all right? The students are so generous with their talents and time. We have an additional announcement statewide in its significance for our Spirit winner, from Josie Tamayo, Chief Executive Officer of Volunteer Florida. Please welcome her.
Thank you, Ron. Hey, Darius, how are you? Well, thank you, Ron, and what a pleasure it is to be with all you all this evening and the wonderful young men and women. And as I look at them, I know that we are in good stead and that our nation is strong and our leaders in every category. So this evening, it is my honor to be here for the 20th anniversary of the celebration of the Best and Brightest. And it's a pleasure to be here. As the CEO of Volunteer Florida, we are the state's lead agency in promoting volunteerism, promoting national service. and ensuring that our communities throughout Florida are resilient, and we honor those who provide service and volunteerism and lead throughout our community. So we take an opportunity, and it's our pleasure to be here to recognize this young man here standing to my right, because we look for those leaders in our communities, young and old, that are the bold change makers that truly believe in service, community to everyone of Florida. And that is the motivation that makes me go and get up every morning and serve all the people of Florida. So particularly one of the things that we love to do at Volunteer Florida, and it is my greatest honor and privilege, is to highlight those who excel in service and volunteerism and responsibility to their communities. And so it is my honor to present Volunteers Florida's one of our highest awards to Darius Jones, an Excellence in Volunteerism Award. And here you go, Mr. Darius. There you go.
So thank you for attending tonight's 20th anniversary for the Best and Brightest. But wait, there's more. So at this time, I would like to introduce the Mayor of Tallahassee, Mayor John Daly, who's going to present our finalists with a proclamation from the city. Mayor John Daly.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and what a fine evening it's been. My name is John Daly. I am the proud mayor of the great city of Tallahassee. And first and foremost, ladies and gentlemen, congratulations. You are absolutely outstanding. You are an amazing group of young people. And I don't know about you, moms and dads and family and friends, but I'm feeling pretty good about the future right now. That is for sure. And I know that we have a future mayor of Tallahassee in this group right here. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm also here to celebrate this amazing event itself and not just the individual nominees and award winners. Mr. Sachs, if you'll come join me, please. Ladies and gentlemen, from the governing body of the city of Tallahassee, a proclamation. Whereas among the thousands of students graduating from Florida high schools, there are many exceptional seniors whose accomplishments throughout their academic career merit special recognition. And whereas these accomplishments reflect a steadfast commitment to academic excellence, and with these students embracing learning as a vital path to a brighter future. And whereas beyond the classroom, many of these remarkable seniors have demonstrated a deep dedication to service, giving their time and talent selflessly to the schools and communities and exemplifying the highest ideas of civic responsibility. And whereas in investing in education and development of our youth is a shared value across Florida, and programs like the Best and Brightest Awards play a vital role in helping shape the next generation of leaders. And whereas this year we proudly recognize 139 graduating seniors and 47 eighth grade students for their extraordinary achievements and their unwavering commitment to making a difference. Now, therefore, I, John Evans Daly, by the authority vested in me as the mayor of the city of Tallahassee, do hereby recognize May 14th, 2025 as Best and Brightest Awards Day. Read into the record in front of each and every one of you here this evening, signed with my signature, John Daly, dated May 14th, 2025. Ron Sachs, it's my honor and privilege to present you with this proclamation, sir. And finally, it is my distinct honor and privilege, and this is a true surprise. For the past 7 years, I have served as your mayor, and one of the greatest blessings as mayor is to recognize outstanding citizens of this community, the cream of the crop, those that truly give back and leave the impression for generations to come. Best and Brightest would not have even been here if it wasn't for Ron Sachs. Ron Sachs is my friend, he's your friend, He's your friend, whether you realize it or not. He is that individual. Nationally and internationally recognized as one of the best in the business, he is also the true definition of Tallahassee. He is service. It is individuals like Ron Sachs that truly, truly make Tallahassee special. And we are all blessed to have him be a part of our life. In the medieval times, our cities were walled. And the highest honor that a citizen could receive is if those that were in charge placed a key to the gate, allowing them to protect the citizens of that city and lock the gate each night. The key was also entrusted to those citizens, allowing them to come to and fro and travel across the land, knowing that that individual truly represented the ideals and the beliefs and the true character of that community. Today, the key to the city is a truly ceremonial event. We do not live in walled cities anymore. But as the mayor, it is the highest award that I can possibly bestow upon a citizen of our community, or any community at that. It is at my sole discretion, and this is an award that I take extremely seriously. Ladies and gentlemen, if you'll please stand in body or spirit. Mr. Sachs, if you will come join me. On behalf of the citizens of the city of Tallahassee, and as your mayor and friend, Ron Sachs, it is my honor and privilege to present you for outstanding service to the city of Tallahassee, dated May 14, 2025, with my signature. Ladies and gentlemen, the key to the city of Tallahassee. Come on. We love you. Absolutely love you. Come on, let's stand up. This is his box. I'll take it backstage.
Congratulations, Ron. To continue to add to the excitement of this evening, we have an early edition of the full-color 64-page insert in the Tallahassee Democrat, which is included in the subscriptions and the rack sales of the tomorrow's Democrat. This is a commemorative printed highlight of all the finalists and the articles of the top winners and of all the finalists. Please take a few. They're out there, and the volunteers at the door will pass them out and hang out at the Westcott Fountain. And also, in recognition of our 20 years of recognizing all these exemplary students and encouraging future Leon County students to strive for excellence, in June, we will have a street sign dedication for the newly renamed street Best and Brightest Way, which is off Tharp Street between Rudiger Elementary School and Levy Park. So our traditions of excellent students and dedicated service will continue to live on. If there's any middle school principals here, don't forget to pick up your school certificates for your finalists. And for the finalists that are here on stage, please stop by the front to receive your check. Congratulations to all our students, parents, teachers, friends. Congratulations. Thank you so much. Have a safe night. Put on your calendar for May 13th, 2026, and enjoy, and let us keep in touch. We are so proud of you. Good evening. Be careful with those trophies. Be careful with the trophies.